I'm here at Go Dance Studio in Austin, Texas with two-time world champions Roddy Dufresne and Marianne Harvey. They're here to teach us how to dance the Texas two-step and variations of the Texas two-step. They'll also give some tips for beginners who want to go out and take these skills to the dance floor.
You know, we're very fortunate to have very large floors in most of the clubs we have. Broken Spoke, for instance, doesn't have a very large floor, but you can still make that circle around the floor if you take smaller steps. In, say, Arizona, they have floors that are like 10 by 10, and to dance 20, 30 people on that and try to do a two-step, they had to take that dance and create something that didn't run over each other. So they made a dance called Rhythm Two-Step. It's done to the same beat, it has the same accents, and they just do it essentially in place side to side. So better. When you go out and you see really good dancers, those are the things you probably can recognize. A lot of people say, oh, they're ballroom dancers. It's not necessarily they're ballroom dancers. They just learned really, really good technical aspects.
When you go to a bar, there's the inner track and the outer track, and then also the music that you dance to, the 4/4 time. Just can you talk a little bit about that?
A lot of people go out and they forget that there are, you can dance more than one dance to a song. Like we may have a two-step song on, there'll be people doing a line dance. It's not very popular here in Texas. Europe and Canada, line dance is like the biggest thing. So you have your places on the floor that you would dance. We call them track and rails, the outside track, the inside track, and then we have the inside boxes. The outside track is always for the faster dancers, the more experienced dancers, because they're doing moves that essentially you don't want to get in their way. And then the inside track, you know, I usually say that's like the first, if you have a nice sized floor, usually the first 3 or 4 feet are for the fast dancers, and then the next 3 or 4 feet are for the slower rail dancers that are going counterclockwise around the floor for those dances. And then you have the boxes in the middle. We usually use one for, say, line dancers, or if it's a song that nobody's doing swing, some people will do swing to those same songs because they're all danced to those same rhythms, or 4/4 time beats. You want to make sure that you have space for everybody, and you know, we just call it dance floor etiquette. You know, you should know if you're a slow dancer, you know, if you're a slow car, you don't want to be out in that fast lane. You want to get out of those people's way because they're coming around. They need that space. So that's how we work the dance floor. We have, you know, essentially it's known, this is where we all dance. Every now and then you get a slow person in the fast lane and you have to learn to maneuver, but dancing is driving. You drive your partner down the floor, not forcefully, but you're leading, and that's essentially driving. You know, as a good leader, I try to drive my students. If I see an accident coming, go around it. I learned how to do that.